always call down the thunder before you lift your feet in a mighty superhero stance. Believe it. Believe it. That Zeus calling me, rooting for me. A mighty wide stance. Jiggle your thighs a little bit. And then have bend hand and like dancing. I'm gonna dance position and then call down the thunder with your right hand. Or if you're left-handed, your left hand. You can but I'm not, so I just go with the right. And then you bend. And then with your cheeks, you will squeeze. Mortal. Let me show you how it's with your pay attention. With the writing, the cheeks. What's the power? We're done. It's over. Cut the video. Mommy.
All right, I am a Demi. He is a full guy, and we're here to demonstrate the push jerk.
We're already recording?
Oh, yes.
I'm unfamiliar with this technology. We have much better stuff in Asgard. Hello, my name is Thor. If you'll notice, I don't have a silly accent like that hunk of a man, Chris Hemsworth, who portrays me in the popular films, which I cannot mention due to copyright infringement. But I am the real Thor, and we're here at Vikings Gym. Woo! As you know, I'm a friend of Thor and a friend of Mike's, and he sent me a text message, because we get that kind of thing through the Rainbow Bridge, and asked me to come down and teach you all how to do a push jerk. And I said, if there's one thing I know, it's a good jerk. So, without any further ado, this is Izzy, the main coach here at Vikings, second to Mike, of course. Today we'll be demonstrating proper push jerk form, or as close as we can get it, because I'm sure in the comments somebody will be telling me how I'm doing it wrong. But I'm going to show you how they do it in Asgard, how the gods do it, how we destroy our enemies and become the United States of the 9 realms. When you think about it, it's a metaphor. Right. Izzy will now step up to the bar. Keep in mind, this is not a split jerk, it is not a clean jerk, it's a dirty jerk. No, it's a push jerk. Izzy will be starting with the bar from his shoulders. Notice his elbows are slightly out, just past the shoulder width. His hands are loose. They're not gripping the bar with the mighty skull-crushing grip, as he would normally be wont to do. Because if he clamps his hands, it'll hurt his mighty tendons, and then he won't be able to lift anymore. And, well, we need to avoid that. Avoid injury. Stretch. Dr. Cantu, we love you. Now, in order to do a push jerk, you will crouch down halfway, just a half jerk, just a half, we'll drop it like it's hot, as we say in Asgard. We just cape to the side, bop, right there, bop. Just a quick drop to the side. Not too much though, don't go down to your knees. This is not a thruster. That's last week. On the way up, use your butt and your hips to drive the bar upward in an upward motion. Before we go to the finishing move, I want to point out that the source of power, the source of Izzy's power, and the source of Thor's power is not in how just I am and how pure and clean come sometimes. It is not my hammer. The source of power for the jerk, and my source of power, is complete nutrition. Taste free for your pre-workout, a testosterone booster, and uptake. A little bit of caffeine, a lot of taste, a lot of energy. But besides that, my other source of power is not my hammer. It is not Odin, by whose beard I pray by day and night to crush my enemies and put them under subjection. Right here. It is the butt. It is the mighty Asgardian gluteus maximus. As Izzy drops down into a half squat, he will thrust his hips, clench his ass cheeks. Christians are going to see this. We should delete that. He will drop into a half squat, clench his butt cheeks, thrust forward, heaving the bar off of his shoulders upward, and catching the bar and a little bit of a dip. Just a little bit. Just a little. Not a mighty dip, just a half dip. Now Izzy will also, now that he's nice and worn out, he will re-rack the bar and show us again how a full push jerk is done from beginning to end. I don't know about that part. how the strength of the almost gods is acquired. Mortals. Anyway, join us next week for coaching with the old coaches on the Tuesdays. Tuesdays on the coach? How do you say it here?
Tuesdays with the coach.
Tuesdays with the coach here with Mike. I don't get YouTube, but I trust you'll comment and submit and send kissy lip emojis. And I especially expect a dirty comment from Mike and Brian from Complete Nutrition. Thank you for powering Asgard for the past 2.5 years. Lots of love. I don't know.
We also want to hear your comments on whether or not Red looks better or worse without his beard.
Who's Red?
I mean,
Our other coach.
Would you prefer Thor with the red beard, or with just a little hint of a beard?
Stop by Vikings, guys. We're all here to help you out, make you better, make you healthier,
Make you more attractive if that's what you wish.
make you more mightier if you want.
Make you more mighty. Make our biceps bigger than Edgar's. You know who you are.